Welcome to my chefing. My name is Chef Fran. This is my sous chef Ian.
How are we doing today?
And today, you know, we're going to make Caesar salad, but not just any Caesar salad. We're gonna make roasted chicken surprise Caesar salad. You're probably like, surprise? What's a surprise about Caesar salad? I see everything you have there, but the bacon part is a surprise. And so we're gonna actually cover up the bacon that you don't even know it's bacon until you're getting ready to dig out your salad. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. To make our chicken Caesar salad, what I did was, I like to clean my chicken. So in order to clean your chicken, you should probably have lemon juice, lime juice, or vinegar. Those are great acids to clean your chicken. When I say clean your chicken, I mean, yes, you can rinse it underwater and that's great, but you want to kill all the bacteria, people who've touched it through the packing plants. So I just turn around and I just let it sit in lemon juice or lime juice, or sometimes vinegar, if that's what I have, for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I rinse it off, and then I pat it dry. So this is what I did, and then I seasoned it with my own seasoning blend that I created. But whatever seasonings you have at home, if you just want to be very basic with salt and pepper, you can do that, or whatever you have at home as your favorite seasoning. You can season your chicken. And what I put on top of it was a little mayo and some grated Parmesan, since we're making a Caesar chicken salad. But we have a surprise in that Caesar chicken salad. When we do the salad, we'll get into that. Also, a lot of people sometimes are skeptical about chicken breasts, so they prefer to have bone-in chicken like a thigh or a leg. Here's the secret. You could take a little water. I like chicken broth because it gives food a lot of flavor. But if you don't have chicken broth, you can use some water, or you can use water mixed with better than bouillon. And you just put a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean maybe it would be about a 1/4 cup underneath your foil. And what I have is a piece of double foil lined here, and I just lined it up with a little bit of the broth, and then I put my chicken on top of it. That will help with the technique I'm going to show you to help keep your chicken very moist. Now, if you want it to have color, once you get past the cooking time of about 25 minutes, then you can let it get colored for another 8 minutes or so. So I'm going to cook this on 375 for 25 minutes. And the technique here is, it's a French technique that they also use to cook fish, but we're cooking chicken. But I'm doing it with foil as opposed to parchment paper. The French technique is that you use parchment paper. So I get my chicken all lined up in the double foil, and basically you're just really shedding it. Really take your foil, close it in, but you don't want it to be touching your seasoning. So you're just closing it, holding it up like in the air, this way, and close it in. And that way your chicken will be super moist once it's done, and I'll show that to you once it's done. So we're gonna get this in the oven, and it's on a baking sheet. I like quick and easy, so I put extra foil paper so I could just throw it out when I'm done. Easy peasy cleanup. But if you don't wanna use extra foil and you wanna clean up the tray, by all means, give yourself extra work and clean the tray. And Ian's gonna put this in our oven. So this is what our chicken looks like now that it's cooked. And we're gonna slice it so it can be on our salad once we assemble our salad together. So our chicken's done, and I'm gonna cut it up, and we're gonna assemble that as later on when the salad is put together. So, Ian, are you excited to try our roasted chicken Caesar salad surprise?
I'm always excited to taste whatever you make, Mama, of course.
Now, I have to tell you, you could not put bacon if you don't want or if you don't have, but everything always tastes good with bacon, so I love bacon. So whenever I can put bacon in something, I'm going to put bacon in it. I've had to adapt more so of late to turkey bacon. Now, I eat turkey bacon and I like it, but I love regular bacon. And we can't use regular bacon today because Ian's here sous chefing with me, and he does not eat pork because of his faith. He's Jewish. So I tried to be respectful of that, but I'm going to tell you honestly, if you have that good old swine, you make yourself some real bacon to add to this surprise element.
Okay.
So let's go and get into our vitamin contact. Now, I have gloves on because this is RTE food. Everything that's here is RTE now. Means ready to eat. That's what it stands for. So basically the food is either raw in its raw state or it's been cooked. And so when that happens, you don't want to be touching it and putting your hands on it, knowing that other people are going to enjoy this wonderful salad with you and can possibly get sick if your hands aren't cleaned properly or just from bacteria. So unless you're planning to eat this alone or share with your boo or your boos possibly, make sure you put gloves on. Your romaine lettuce has vitamins K and A and calcium in it. Romaine is also a good source of folate. Folate is good for your red blood cell formation. Folate is part of B9 family. It's also known as folic acid. Folic acid reduces the risk of birth defects from the brain and spine in babies. So it's really important. So at eating salad with romaine, you want to try to avoid iceberg because it's more like 90% water. And although our bodies already are 70% water, you don't want to have more water than you need to because sometimes you can have water retention. With that said, romaine also has some greenery in it, more so than iceberg. So, and of late, again, because of what's going on with supply issues, I'm noticing that some of the romaine is not as green as it used to be, so it's looking clearer. But anyway, you want to try to look for as much green as possible with your romaine. Folate also is really good to treat certain types of anemia. And anemia is associated with low iron. We want to get into our Parmesan. So we have shaved Parmesan here, which is going to be part of our garnish. And we have shredded Parmesan, which is also going to be another part of our garnish. And later on, we're also, to make our dressing, our Caesar dressing, we're going to take some fresh Parmesan and we're going to grate some of it. This is the brand that I have. You can have any brand that you feel that you like or that you might have at home that might be that you can kind of grate freshly. Now, Parmesan has your vitamins A, B6, B12. It's a good source of protein as well. Let me tell you, Parmesan actually helps counteract osteoporosis and supports good bone health. For me, Parmesan is really good for someone who has had issues in my knee with osteoporosis. So it's really good that I can add, and I love Parmesan cheese anyway. I have that extra sauce of protein as well that it helps support good bone health. So we have our mayo here, which is going to be the base for our dressing. So we're going to make our Caesar dressing, Chef Fran, Mama Fran style. So we have about a cup of mayo. Any mayo that you have at home will do. We have 2 cloves of garlic that I just chop into pieces. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have a tablespoon of lemon. And we have a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. We have 2 tablespoons of white wine. And we have 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And we have salt and pepper to taste. Now regarding the salt, pink Himalayan is a salt that I love. I love it because it's not as salty as most of the other salts that we're used to like having, you know, table salt. Also kosher salt is not as salty either. But it's one of the salts that I love because it's lower in sodium. So in telling me that it's lower in sodium, it actually contains 1,680 milligrams of sodium, whereas regular table salt has 2,300 milligrams of sodium per teaspoon. So it's actually a real reduction of 1,680 milligrams of sodium. So that's why Himalayan salt is my preferential salt. But also, it gets its rosy hues because of its trace of minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium. And it's originated from the Himalayan mountains, which are a part of India, Nepal, Pakistan, and Burma. And also as part of our garnishment, which I didn't tell you, is some croutons. Now, you could omit the croutons if you really feel like you want to watch your line, your figure, or you could add it. I'm going to add it, and you can choose any crouton flavors that you like. There's so many varieties out there. Garlic, butter garlic, cheese. So I feel like we have enough cheese here. We're going to be shredding some cheese as well to add to our dressing. So I want us to get started on cutting our lettuce. Obviously, when we're making our romaine lettuce, we want to be able to cut the ends. And this is the way I like to cut. I like to kind of make it like a crisscross. You're probably like, why are you cutting it this way?
Yeah, why?
Well, honestly, I feel like you get a better cut this way.
Okay.
And as you look, like I told you, things have changed so much with production of how things are grown. As you're getting further down, it's actually much lighter, and you're getting a lot of this water from the romaine. So it's not even much greenery left. So it's almost like you have to kind of start picking out through it to be able to get some greenery. It's not much. So it becomes light romaine. This is very much water-based right here. So we're trying to salvage as much greenery as possible. Keep this. Now we kind of put it together. See, that was cut that way. So now we're going the opposite way. And it just becomes a little bit easier for you to have in your bowl. So that's why I kind of like to cut it back the opposite way of how I originally cut it. So just rough chopping it a little bit. Almost like crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. Got a nice crunchy sound to it.
See? And look, that romaine lettuce that we just cut up, not much is left from it. It looked like it was a big thing, and it's really, really little. Normally, one romaine head would have lasted, you could have made a nice big salad from it, but unfortunately not nowadays. So I'm taking out all of this because this is just water, and we're trying to keep all the nutrients inside. So it's so disappointing because it's not much. So this is something that it's not even a full bowl of salad. And we have three. We had 3 heads. So I don't know if this is part of the supply chain issue going on, but I do know that, you know, we're paying for a lot more and getting a lot less. And this is an example of that. So
unbelievable.
Look, this is just really all water. Your greenery is right here, this little piece. We started out with the big lettuce head, and now, not much. Now, I can share this tip with you. What you can do, and not let it go to waste, is actually you could make lettuce water. When I was growing up, in the summertime, my mom used to have a pitcher of water, and she used to put lettuce in it. And we had lettuce water to drink. I mean, at first, the taste you have, it's a little acquired, but it is truly refreshing. Just like when you're eating a lettuce, you feel refreshed, you know, because of the high water content in it. So when you put it in water itself, you do really feel refreshed on a hot summer day. So that's an idea that you could do and take some of these, you know, skins and peels as well. Here we go.
Banana box.
See? And this takes away from the beauty, all of this white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so we're gonna make our dressing now, so we could at least wet it up.
Well, fine.
You're getting your salad dressing going
Yes.
on there.
Thank you, Mom. All because of you, of course.
So Ian has made us Caesar dressing. Here it is. And now he's gonna put the surprise. Well, act like you're surprised.
Yes, I'm surprised.
The bacon, the turkey bacon.
I'm very
And so
surprised.
when you're gonna share this with someone, you're gonna surprise them. They're not expecting to see anything else but just the lettuce in the middle. So you're doing it kind of like a two-step process.
Mm-hmm.
So you're having a little bit of lettuce on the bottom, and then you're gonna add some more lettuce on the top to cover it. And so when you're breaking your salad to put in your bowl, or when it's being served, that's when it's surprise.
Would you like me to save a little bit for the top?
No, because we don't want them to know about it.
Right.
Ian.
That's right.
It's a surprise.
Shh! Don't say anything. Oh,
I won't.
everybody's just heard. It's okay.
That's okay. They can know.
Yeah.
But who they're doing it for
Don't
doesn't
say.
need to know.
Exactly. Don't say a word. Okay.
Okay, we got all that. Now you're gonna cover it up and don't let them see. And we're gonna add some croutons on it. We'll try to disguise it as much as we can.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of salad to work with.
You believe that?
No fault of our own.
3 heads of lettuce.
3 heads of lettuce, of romaine lettuce. Look what it has gotten us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna
Almost
do the
being
best.
revealed that we have a surprise inside.
I'm trying my best to hide it, and I think I'm doing somewhat of a decent job.
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Mama.
However, you're making these 2 spots jealous.
Okay, well that's where this is gonna go, right here. All right.
Cover up the surprise. And also, we're actually gonna put our croutons on top of it and our cheese, so we should be fine with the surprise. Yeah, you can't even tell that there's bacon. So, someone who loves bacon like me,
Mm-hmm.
or just who wants that extra protein, are gonna be excited to see that, wow, besides chicken, there's something else in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we got you covered for all you meat lovers. And again, if you are vegetarian, no chicken, no bacon, and just have yourself the regular Caesar. All right, so we're gonna move our salad dressing towards the end. And this usually you don't really want to put it on top of your, lettuce. You want to put aside a little side bowl because it's to you how much dressing you want. So let us put our croutons first. I'm just gonna put some croutons like all over, still kind of covering.
Mm-hmm. The surprise.
The surprise element.
Cover the surprise.
Surprise!
Mm-hmm.
Don't you love surprises, Ian?
Oh, I always love a surprise.
Well, I'll be honest, because we're all about being honest here, right? Yes. I actually don't like surprises, but I like to give people surprises. But I am not a fan of surprises.
It depends on the surprise, Mom.
My husband, if he was here, could vouch for that. I do not like surprises at all. However, I like giving people surprises.
Yes, 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 yes. You always surprise me every once in a while, here and there.
Yeah, because I like to give people surprises.
I know.
Good surprises.
Yes.
But I don't like surprises though. You can keep the surprise from me away. And now.
It looks so nice.
And now.
Yes.
We are gonna put our shredded Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes. Glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Glorious.
Glorious. What a good thing. Ha ha ha. Snow of cheese.
Yes.
Right. And now, juicy chicken. Here we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's get this closer. Ian, can you move this out of the way, please?
No problem.
Save this over here. And here we want to put our chicken breast, which I've already cut up into slices. Here. Look at how beautiful that chicken came out from being wrapped in the foil to keep it moist. We just kind of want to have that spread out. Just kind of, again, RTE.
Yes. Ready to eat.
Ready to eat.
Yep.
Okay.
Boy, am I ready to eat.
Me too, Ian.
Yes.
I am hungry.
It looks delicious, and I am ready to eat.
Ready to eat. Eating with my eyes right now, but then I'm going to be eating with my belly soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this is a great salad. Once you add another couple more heads if you're taking it to an event, because you're sure not getting much from this salad head.
And it actually looks like a nice, with this bowl, it looks like a nice party piece.
It actually looks like a big salad.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
But I don't really think it's a big salad, but it's good. You know, looks are deceiving here, so it's good that it looks like it. Okay. And this is great. When you have gloves on, you can obviously move the chicken around and make it look full and pretty.
Yes.
Right here? Yeah.
I like that spot right
so
there.
put another little
like that
baby
spot.
pieces here. Where? Where's the spot?
Right over here.
Right over here.
Yes,
Okay.
there we go.
So now we have our chicken here, and we have our beautiful, beautiful shaved Parmesan. Parmesan shaved. Cheese, wow. I mean, you obviously have to be a cheese lover. I'm a cheese lover.
So am I, without a doubt.
And voila, our beautiful salad. Now, we'll be back to obviously taste it.
Yes.
The surprise. Once we're gonna go get our bowls, and we'll be right back. Now here we have our totally refreshing water. And it is not lemonade, although it looks like strawberry lemonade. It's just water in its natural state, no sugar. And you have strawberries and lemons. And strawberry has your vitamins K, magnesium, and C. In 1 cup, you have 100% of your daily recommended dose of your strawberry. Now, strawberry also reduces high blood pressure to its normal level and decreases stress. I am so excited, Ian. We're getting ready to eat. I'm so hungry, and I get to eat my favorite thing, which is
a hidden Caesar chicken salad.
Yes, but the secret's about to be revealed.
Yes, it will be.
And it's my favorite thing. So, oh, you done told him, Ian. You done told him.
I gave it away.
Ah, look.
Look at the bacon in there.
Bacon. I'm so happy, like a little kid in a candy store. I just love me some bacon. Oh.
Beautiful. Oh, look at you. Nice.
Okay, Ian. This is for you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Yeah, because you know I gotta have a bigger plate.
Yes, you can.
All right.
And I got turkey bacon, which I'm thankful
Turkey
for.
bacon. Ian, can I tell you how much better this would be if it was real bacon? I mean, now the turkey bacon isn't real bacon, but I mean like that good old pork.
Pork and swine.
Pork, swine, bacon. There's just some things are just not the best replicated, you know, when you don't have the real thing.
Oh, okay.
And having the bacon make me happy. Have a little chicken. Have a little chicken piece. Okay.
So, I'm gonna put some of
and
the
so
homemade dressing.
Homemade dressing of my Caesar here.
Yes, it is.
Okay. right.
Delicious. Well,
so eat.
Bon
Bon
appetit.
appetit. I gotta get into this because I know I'm gonna be loving every bite of it. Please give us a huge, big hug by clicking the like button. And what are you waiting for? Hit the notification bell. Subscribe.
And join our family.
Come hang out with us. Be part of our
Yes.
family.
Yes.
And come get weekly recipes from us. So comment. We want to hear from you in the comment section. Let us know what your thoughts are, what salads you're making, how you reinvented this if you did, or if you made it, how did it come out? We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, we would.
But I've got to now take a bite.
Wow.
Okay. The chicken
What flavor?
is so moist. Really it is. The fact that it's kind of steam cooked in the foil was everything.
Wow.
It's so funny. When I was teaching, two of my students used to hate when I said the word moist. Patty, Josh, how you doing out there? They didn't like the word, but for me, if you're having a cake, it should be moist. If you're eating chicken, particularly chicken breast, because it doesn't have a bone in it and it usually tends to dry out. So you have to try to find ways to keep it moist. So that's what people tend to sometimes like the thigh and the leg, because the bone isn't there and it keeps them moist. So this is your way, since there's no bone.
And tender, Mom.
By putting a little water with a little bit of salt and pepper, or like I said, chicken broth.
Very
But
tender.
the dressing, I'm gonna tell you what I love about this dressing. I love it. The reason I love this dressing is for years, when I would eat Caesar salad, I would always end up coughing a lot because of the acid. They would put a lot of lemon or a lot of vinegar in it, and it would get me choking practically. So when I went to culinary school and learned how to become, trained to become a chef, I tried to reinvent the wheel on a lot of things that I kind of didn't like to make it more palatable for me. But I think I find that it works for many other people who don't like a lot of acid. For those of you who love the pungentness, go right ahead. Have your Caesar the way you like it. But for me, having that white wine and having the ratio of 2 tablespoons of white wine to 1 tablespoon of vinegar works best. So you still kind of get that little kick, but it's not overpowering your throat. Like I said, I love bacon, so I'm so happy to be able to see the surprising, because even now looking, you don't even see that it's there. So it's when you
Still
pick
is.
it up to serve, you're like, oh wow, there's this
bacon.
extra piece of meat in here, and it's bacon.
I
So
like the creaminess, Mama.
you could try this at home yourself. You could put the bacon or not put the bacon, but if you like that pork like me, you'll add the bacon. Tastes good.
I like the creaminess of the Caesar's dressing.
Yeah, and it's so smooth. Look,
Yeah, it really is.
it's truly smooth. It's still thick, but it's so smooth. So I am loving every bite of this. And I'm gonna go and continue eating my salad. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending time with us. Love you. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye now.
Oh, and try the refreshing water. I just cut a little bit of sliced lemon and strawberry to kind of garnish it. I like to garnish things. Let me taste it.
It's very good, Mom. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, it's so good because the lemon is not overpowering the strawberry, which, can be a concern if you make your slices too thick. And you could taste the lemon, you could taste the strawberry without the calories of the sugar. So here's your faux pink lemonade. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye now.